Welcome to English with Abby and Torai. I'm Abby. Today we will talk about 10 commonly mispronounced words in English. These words are tricky. They are complicated words to know how to pronounce. I have 5 here, and then we'll do 5 in a little bit. So if you can pronounce these 10 words, then your English is excellent because these words are tricky and complicated to pronounce. So listen till the end of the video to know about these 10 new words that will grow your English vocabulary exponentially. So before we start, you can pause the video and try to pronounce these 5 words before we talk about them. Okay, the first word is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. That is how you pronounce the first word, entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who creates a business or creates a product all on their own. They are an entrepreneur. They don't work for someone else. They work for themselves and they create a business of something or create a product in some way. An entrepreneur. Next, we have mischievous. Mischievous. Sometimes people pronounce it mischievous, but that's incorrect. It is mischievous. Mischievous means a little bit sneaky or curious in a sneaky way. For example, the cat was very mischievous and always got into things. So mischievous means sneaky. The third word is rural. Rural. This word is especially tricky because of the R sounds, the double R sounds that happen right after the other. Rural. Rural is the opposite of a city. It means you live in the country where there's not a lot of people around. There's probably not a lot of businesses around. It's more just out in the farmlands, maybe. So we could say he lived in a rural area, not in the city. Actually, the opposite of rural is urban. Urban. Urban is the opposite of rural. Urban means a city. Rural means the country. Okay, number 4, kernel. Kernel. This one is especially complicated because the L, well, actually, just the whole word doesn't look like how it's pronounced. Kernel. Kernel. This type of colonel is one in the army. A colonel is a rank in the military. I actually don't know if it's the army, but a rank in the military, the colonel. And then the final word is choir. Choir. A choir is a group of people who all sing together. So the choir sounded beautiful as they sang their song. Choir. Okay, the next 5 words, and again, you can pause the video to try and pronounce these yourself first. The first is pronounced quinoa. Quinoa. This is a type of grain that you would eat. You would cook it and eat it. It is kind of similar to, I guess, rice in some ways. I'm not exactly sure, but quinoa. The second word is drought. Drought. Drought means that there has not been a lot of rain and the ground is very dry. The plants are very dry. The ground is very dry. There hasn't been a lot of rain, and so you could describe it as being in a drought. There is a drought. There hasn't been a lot of rain. The next word is debris. Debris. This used in a sentence would be something like, there was some debris in the road. There was some debris in the road. That just means there was some trash or something like garbage in the road. Not sure what it was. Maybe it was like a tire that had blown out, or maybe it was something that had fallen out of someone's car, or even like there was debris in the ocean. So debris just means some garbage that's somewhere on the ground. The next is gauge. Gauge. And this would refer to maybe the fuel gauge in a car. So the fuel gauge was low. The fuel gauge was low and I needed it to fill up with gas. And the final word is receipt. Receipt. This is when you go to a store and you buy something, they give you a receipt of what you purchased and how much it was. Sometimes they might give you a gift receipt if you're buying a gift for someone, and then they can return it with the receipt. So we have our next 5 words: quinoa, drought, debris, gauge, receipt. So I hope that these 10 words are helpful in building your English vocabulary. And if they were, be sure to subscribe and like this video and share it. And stay tuned for the next video.